had a weird day today. So I thought I'd share it with you and share you a bit of fun that's been going on. So a lot of you know about snaps now. And you know the snap where you snap your little, like your little, what is it called? The snap. You snap your little bit of drink and that helps you lose the weight, right? The other part is that you know about the drops, right? So you know about the drops. We drop drops and, that helps you lose the weight as well. So one of my friends, in fact, one of my dear friends, and I call her Ma, and she has been in my life since I was 28 years of age. So Ma has been like my mum. Now, my mum was really tricky. And it was only because of all the drama that happened in my mum's life. But she didn't know how to love very well because she was never loved. So, I understand it, but it was just tough when you're growing up with it. But I had another lady in my life called Ma. And Ma just wrapped me up in, my arms, and she's just loved me. And I always think of her with the fondest of memories. Anyway, Ma now is 72 years of age. She's not a young pup anymore, but she's 72. She's married to Pa. Pa's got kidney failure. So, he's on dialysis and, that's their life. They live in a retirement village and they just tick along. Anyway, a few weeks ago, Ma bought the snaps from me. So away she goes. She's buying her snaps and off she goes and does her little thing. So 4 weeks later, she rings me up today and we're talking and she goes, "Oh, I'm feeling very chuffed with myself." And I go, "Why are you chuffed with yourself?" She said, "I've lost 10 kilos. And I said, "Well done." I said, "How did you lose 10 kilos? What have you been up to?" She said, "I've been doing your snaps." I said, "You've been doing my snaps?" She said, "Yes, I've been doing your snaps. And I've lost 10 kilos today. I'm so happy with myself." She started at 101 kilos. And today she's right down to 91. She's so happy. So happy. She wants to lose another 5 because she wants to get down to 85. And she wants to, feel good about it herself again. And I'm saying to her, "You go lower than the 70 and lower than the 85. I said, "You just got to stay on it and keep going." So she's going, "Oh, really?" And I said, "Yeah, just keep going and you'll be fine." Well, I've got a cough, so I'm just taking one of these. Anyway, so she's ticking away there. Hang on. Ah, that's better. So she's, as I said, lost 10 kilos in 4 weeks on snaps. I was so proud of her. Really, really proud of her. So then I said to her, I said, "Send me a before and after picture. Show me what you look like." So she does. And I looked at her before and after pictures and I was like, "Wow, look at you." And then look at you now. Anyway, so I put them two together. And then I did a little post for her. And I said, 10 kilos on snaps. Well, her phone hasn't stopped ringing. At 72, she's had 79 phone calls today. 79 phone calls. And on her Facebook, she's had 20 messages. So she's got 79 people there wanting snaps. And she's got 20 messages wanting snaps. She lives in a retirement village. And all her little people around her are all wanting snaps. So many people out there think you can't do this business, A, because you're old, or because you don't have social media, or because you don't know what you're doing. And here she is out there proving you all wrong. You're all wrong. How cool is it? She's proven you all wrong. I think it's so cool. There's nothing wrong with belly to belly. You don't have to do social media to be in our business. You just have to know a little bit about Facebook, but you do need to be able to communicate. You need to be able to talk to someone. You need to be able to share your stories. But how cool is that for her? She's over the, she hasn't got a clue what she's doing now. But that's where you have your uplines and you have your friends and you have your people to come in and help you. So she's out there doing her thing now. I think it's so cool. I want to share a story with you though. Do you know that we have the drops, right? And the drops are being selling all around the world, and they are like the best kept secret everywhere. But you know how it started? When I heard this story, I was like, wow, that's so cool. So there was a lady in a wheelchair in the States, and she was big and she was struggling. She couldn't get in and out of a wheelchair. She couldn't walk. She was struggling, and she had been trying to lose weight for years and years and years. Nothing had shifted her weight ever. So someone gave her some drops, and the weight started to fall off of her and kept falling off of her, so that people could see exactly what was going on. And she didn't know what to say. She wasn't a networker. She was just taking the drops. She lost all this weight. So someone decided to help her and join her up into the business, because she got so many customers, people wanting to know what she was doing. So she started sharing them and sharing them and sharing them. And then she had little boxes at home, and she would sell the little boxes, and she started to make an income for herself. Within Partner Co, she became the top seller, and she became the best seller. And she walked across the stage. She had calipers and people helped her, but she actually walked across the stage, and she got the highest awards within Partner Co. Again, she wasn't a young woman. Again, she was an older woman that had struggled all of her life. And here was this product that came in and helped her. Again, it's belly to belly. Again, it's about how people see you. It's about, wow, it's a story. People love stories. And it's how you tell your story. I've had such a good day. I went down to Becca's and had some time with Becca, and we just talked and told stories all day, and we shared, we just shared our stories and our belly to belly stuff. But, again, we just shared. There's so much you can do in our business in this world. There's so much, it doesn't have to be all about social media. But you know what? If my friend can do it at 72, if the lady called Katie can do it in the States from a wheelchair, imagine what you could do. Imagine. We are only ever held by our own imagination. I can't do that. I can't do this. I can't do that. Yeah, that's only your stories. Tell the real story. Tell the story what you can do. Tell the stories that you are good enough. Tell the stories that I can do this. Tell the stories that you are going to be successful. Because you know what? The story that you tell yourself is the story that you'll live with. So tell yourself that you're going to be the best. I keep telling myself that, you know what? Get out of my way because I'm going to come through. Get out of my way because you know what? My fat team will come through. Get out of my way because you know what? I believe it. And I keep telling myself it. I keep getting up every day and going, yes, I'm going to do this. Yes. Because if I believe it, you'll believe it. And I'll filter that. But it's all about yourself. It's all about what's up here. Tell yourself you can't and you won't. Tell yourself you can and you'll succeed. Lots of love to you. Lots and lots of love to you. I've had a great day, and my stories have been really cool today that I've heard. So I feel really positive today. Really, really positive for all of you.